And foremost, I think it was a Thursday, I received information from a private person who then told me that there was this story that was going to come out, that they were told to leak it out into the paper. And subsequent to that, I asked the National Commission about it, and he was not aware. And I showed him the correspondence eventually that came to my attention. It was a Thursday, and where they were making a reference to the information that they received, a complaint that they received, which they alleged on the letter that it came from the Minister of Police. That can you please check whether is it true that it's a complaint from the Ministry? And unfortunately, that didn't happen at the time until the letter came out into the media space on a Sunday. And that was only then when I had a conversation with the National Commission about it. And we then later in the afternoon saw those statements that were alleging that there was never such. But because there was a letter that was written to me, which I must first indicate that the letter, it being written, it did not start with the letter being written. It started by IP head office contacting the district commissioner, Jaran Gubani, where they phoned him and they said they want a copy of the inquiry that was registered in relation to the case of Karagabusha Prison Correctional Facility. I then told the district commissioner that if they come there, you must assist them whatever way they want assistance. So they arrived at Richards Bay. They drove from Pretoria. They came to Mbangeni to ask for the inquiry. And when they arrived there, they were told that no, the inquiry is they must ask the Deputy Provincial Commissioner, that was Major Jaron Gopos. Jaron Gopos came to me and he said, no, there's someone from IP at Mbangeni Police Station who says that they want a copy of the inquiry. I then said, no, but I don't know who the person is. They must give us in writing. So initially they came all the way to Richards Bay without anything in writing. So after he asked about that, they must give it in writing, they went back to Pretoria. And subsequent to that, we then received a letter. So the letter then demanded that I must deposit a statement about my knowledge of what had transpired on the 8th of January 2023 inside that correctional facility. And they gave me due date of Wednesday after the following week after they gave me the letter. Then on a Sunday, that letter was in the media. On a Monday, after meeting with the lawyers, we then wrote to IP and the minister asking them to finish us with a complaint that they said they were basing the investigation from. The ministry office responded in an email telling me that no, they don't know anything about it. I must ask IP. So in IP's letter that we wrote to them, they've never responded. That was a Monday after the news broke on a Sunday. Tuesday, the head of investigation of IP came to my office and he gave me the letter, which he says they are withdrawing the letter that was asking me to give them the statement. So we have not deposited a statement because they withdrew that letter. That's almost 2 or so weeks ago. We just didn't talk about it because they asked me not to go public about it.